Greetings to readers, viewers, and listeners. Welcome to this next edition in the WWE PLE, or in this case, Saturday night's main events prediction show known as the SuperBlog Versus. This one is going to be about tonight's Saturday night's main event. Ordinarily, I would have done it yesterday, but with everything that was going on in my life, I was not able to do so. So apologies in advance. I hope you all liked the short I gave earlier today about the disability parade in Kingston. And before I go any further, I just want to say thank you to RCal for giving us that platform to kind of share our experiences and let us know that disability pride matters. That we all matter to each other, no matter what people might think of us, whether in the administration or in our lives. So I'm just wanting to make sure I highlight that just for the record on that front. And let me, but that's gonna be for another video. This one's gonna be about Saturday night's main events, which is happening tonight in Madison Square Garden, a place I've known for a long time. Been to a couple Billy Joel concerts. Been to a couple of WPLEs, some Royal Rumble 2000, SummerSlam 1998, I believe it was. It was 98. And a lot of other places, and I could say amazing place. I was actually at the Raw, when I was actually at the first Raw from Madison Square Garden when Stone Cold Steve Austin stunned Mystery Man. So that's kind of my claim to fame, and thank you to my brother for that. So, let's get on to it. We're going to go with the dark match, a singles match with Laredo Kid versus Trick Williams with Lil Yachty. I feel like Laredo Kid's going to win this one. I feel like Trick Williams is going to win this one, but not without a stellar showing from Laredo Kid. I feel like this is just his way to kind of get himself in a SummerSlam mode. I would not be so surprised if Laredo Kid won this one, though. I don't think it's not going to happen. Laredo Kid could absolutely win to kind of give him something to do at SummerSlam with Trick Williams. Then we have a no disqualification match. JD McDonough with Dominic Mysterio versus Danhausen. I feel like it's going to be another comic match, which is going to be really nice. I feel like Danhausen is going to win because, much like Dominic Mysterio, JD McDonough could be cursed and could possibly unleash another one of his crazy ideas from the closet. And I will say this. Ever since he's come to WWE, I've heard a lot about him in AEW, but I'm a Fanhausen officially. Plus, let's not also forget we're in. We're in Madison Square Garden, home of the 2026 champion, NBA champion New York Knicks. So do not be surprised if the New York Knicks get involved in this to kind of give Danhausen the win. Then we have a tag team match for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Paige and Brie Bella defending against Fatal Influence. I'll say this. If Fatal Influence do not win this match, they will win it at SummerSlam, despite what's going on. But I'll say this. I'll go for Fatal Influence for the win because I feel like Paige and Brie Bella have overstayed their welcome. Fatal Influence would be a good idea. And what better way to do it than in Madison Square Garden, right? I mean, that's a special moment. Then we have a singles match, Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria. I feel like Lyra's going to win, but by disqualification. To kind of go to this new unhinged version of Lyra, which I kind of like. I like Bayley too, but I'm digging Lyra because I could see so much resentment, which I can feel in my own life too, and it really kind of resonates. I think that's kind of the magic that professional wrestling has with disabled fans like myself, because it gives us a chance to connect vicariously through the wrestlers about what we would like to do if we could do so. And I'm going to make a plug right now. That's kind of the reason why I like to support, and this is one of the reasons why I like to support any time I can the International Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame, which I'll leave the link in the description below. So that's going to be my plug for that. Then we have a tag team match. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes versus Gunther and Sami Zayn. But with the stipulation that we saw yesterday, If Gunther and Sami Zayn win, they will be added to the Undisputed Championship match at SummerSlam in a Fatal 4-Way match. I feel like this is the plan that they're going for, so I'm going to go with Gunther and Sami for the win on this. If for one reason, it gives me a bit of a major shakeup to the WWE Championship scene. Gets Gunther and Sami into the match at SummerSlam, which I'll cover next time. But I feel like that's going to be the way they're going to win this one. Gunther and Sami are going to win, so it becomes a Fatal 4-Way match, and I'll get to the predictions about that next time. So if you like these videos, listeners, please like, share, and subscribe. And you can check out all my videos on the AutisticSuperBlog.wordpress.com. Until next time, dear listeners, stay safe, stay strong. If you're in the rain, stay dry. And as always, shine on.